Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly reading, where we're going to be asking for guidance on the week ahead, what you need to know about the energies at play, and receiving guidance from your ancestors, spirit guides, your angels to best support you in what is to come. Hi, my name is Chandraj, and if you're new to my channel, then welcome. If you're coming back for this reading, then welcome back. It is really good to see you. Okay, let's get started, Scorpio. And calling upon guidance for Scorpio, calling upon their spirit guides, ancestors, angels, all those that have walked before them and walk with them on their path, calling for their guidance and their voice to be heard in this reading, asking for clarity and guidance on what they need to know about the predominant energy of the week for Scorpio. Asking for clarity and guidance for Scorpio. What do they need to know? The Hierophant. It is time to trust in yourself, in that the moments ahead in this week are an initiation into greater learning about your own capabilities, your own ability to be of service, to teach. The Hierophant is the sign of Taurus, which is the sign in opposition to Scorpio. It's also the sign of the teacher. What is it that you have to share out in the world? How are the challenges? How are the gifts that are coming up? Initiations into you sharing this. I'm really curious about that. And so I want to know a little more, go a little deeper for Scorpio about what has been going on. Calling upon ancestors, spirit guides, and angels, asking for guidance for Scorpio. What do they need to know about recent events? What has brought us here? What do they need to know about the Hierophant? This is a time for you to focus, perhaps even practice healing for yourself and for others, to uplift your own awareness around projects that you've been managing, these new insights into ways that you're making money, that you're supporting yourself, you're organizing family. Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. There's a lot of healing and upliftment around the way that you perceive the world and judge others, judging yourself. So this past week or weekend, maybe it was necessary to take a break and to be able to look a little deeper into the ways that you can best support your own projects and your own identity. And there are people along the way that are here to help you and to connect you and to support you. You have the Six of Cups, King of Wands, the Strength card. Your stability, your expertise is being called upon to help to serve other people, lending them a hand, bringing them into the fold, helping to support them. Interesting. It's like this twofold theme of uplifting the self, experiencing healing, and being of service unto others, seeing how am I a rock for other people and my clarity of the truth of a situation, of what's going on. Okay, Scorpio. I want to know, what does Scorpio need to know now? What is present for them? Calling upon Scorpio's spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. What is available to them now? The Eight of Cups. It's time for a change of pace, to get out of your normal atmosphere. Go take a trip, go take a retreat, to move forward and to get this perspective on the love in your life, what you really want, the joys that have been coming in, the gifts that we talked about last week, We need some perspective and some distance in order to really be able to see them. Oof, 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 oof. Okay. And to know, what have you been sheltering yourself from, holding back from in your life to protect Page of Cups, this younger part of yourself, the Two of Swords, keeping guarded, keeping with the self, protecting the inner child, the emotions. What have you been protecting? How is it that in using your voice, stating what you need, and being an active advocate in your life for yourself, for other people, for yourself, how does this help to enrich your own life, create the foundations that you need in your community and in family and in those things? There's a perspective that is coming in this week as we go into new terrain, new criteria. Mars, one of your ruling planets, is in opposition to Pluto, another one of your ruling planets. So there's this dichotomy within the self of transformation and action. And so you need perspective to see what's really going on and the pressure that's being applied, whether it's being applied to the brakes, is it time to stop? Is it being applied to the gas pedal? Where do we need to go? And in that pause, when it's called upon and needed, where is Scorpio sheltering the self? And what are you uncomfortable with? And what you're feeling in yourself? Interesting. There's this new awareness that's bubbling up for Scorpio. So let's call upon the spirit guides and the angels, asking for some advice for Scorpio. What do you need to know in relation to these things? Calling upon ancestors, angels, for a message for Scorpio. Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and to heal. Your light can support others. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, Scorpio, you need to take a break. You need to retreat. You need to create the space that Scorpios really need. Scorpios need alone time to soften. Because when you're out in the world and you're contending with other people, you get hard, you get tense, you get protective. So you need to retreat. You need to go into the shell and experience healing. Honor your sensitivity. We can't be always doing things for other people and being that pioneer, that truth sayer. I mean, you are, not that you can't, but it's got to be for you. It's time to come back and to take off the layers that help you be so effective in the world and just allow you to be. There's things inside that are ready to be healed, to be softened. And in that softening, that change of perspective, your light can support others. It's time to take a step back, to take 3 steps forward. So what advice, Tarot, do we have for Scorpio? What do they need to know about this space that needs to be created? About what's available to them now? What advice do we have from Scorpio's spirit guides, ancestors, angels, all those that walk with them? There are large transformations in the way that you relate to others, that you're of service, that you give and take energy. And these defeats, these shutdowns, these emotional upsets around how you're overgiving or you're not giving and receiving enough, as they come up with the 10 of Swords, those defeats, those challenge moments, 6 of Pentacles, how we relate to others, how we give and take. It's the Three of Wands. Be open. Be open to what you're receiving, what you know and what you feel about those things. Rather than trying to be the best version of yourself, be yourself. Recognize what you need. Be open to where these experiences are taking you. They may take you into the capabilities of receiving more from others. Okay. So now I'm curious, what does Scorpio need to know about the week ahead? What is coming next? What can we know about the week ahead to best support Scorpio? Their resilience, their power, opportunity for transformation and healing. Thank you. Calling upon Scorpio's ancestors, spirit guides, light beings, all those that walk with them, all those that support them, in cultivating a creative and conscious message for Scorpio about what's ahead. This opportunity to recharge is a transformational possibility. This transit with Mars and Pluto is major aspects to your own being, your own self. These are tools that are innate within you. This is why you came down to Earth, to harness and possess the potential of transformation. This is who you are innately. It's going to be called upon in this week because everybody's going through it. It's the moon. Everybody is going through it. In some way. And in that unknown, those great unknowns, people are going to look to you to be the rock, to stand strong in who you are, what you stand for. But you don't have to just like give things away and be like, I'm going to be your rock and everybody just, I'll take care of it. No, don't do that. You know, don't take it all. You can be in that and know that it'll be asked of you, but understand your worth and what people need to work towards in order to receive that guidance, to receive that stability. Because if they don't work towards it, then they don't really receive it. And then you're not really helping them to help themselves. And this is Queen of Swords, that clarity and the boundaries that need to be created in order to maintain the softness that you're wanting to experience. Asking for more clarity and guidance on the week ahead, what Scorpio needs to know. If there is anything else, I want to know. For Scorpio. Got to give it to me clear. Thank you. Yeah, there are these tendencies that are needing to be released about how you refuse assistance in certain aspects of your life. King of Swords. And this is what lies behind the potential of what's next. And you being able to fully be with yourself, being fully with other people, is that you need to be, or have the opportunity in this week to be open to receiving. And there's so much that is good in your life that's here, that creating the space for yourself, creating the space to fully see it, helps you to no longer be guarded in the garden and the gifts that are present for you. And taking an opportunity for reprieve, where you can, the star, go back into that sensitive space and be with yourself. This is able to help to heal your heart. There are so many roles that you play, so many roles that you play for people and all the people that you are and the things that you do, that it can't just be all on your shoulders. Otherwise, you're going to not feel good about giving and receiving. And so as the week progresses and this energy unfolds and people look to you, look within yourself and recognize, what do I have to give? What is this worth? And what is it going to take for other people? What do I need to receive? It's like the big question. What do I need to receive? And this is the teaching opportunity. This is you and your stability. And in this opposition, what's being challenged is relinquishing control by allowing to receive and understanding how and why your mind and the self has created a need for structures and boundaries, understanding the thin line between supportive and restrictive for your emotional well-being. These are things coming to light in this week. Seems like a very important week for everybody, actually. And you have an important part to play. So take this opportunity for space for yourself. Go take a bath. Do what feels good to you. Give yourself some alone time, because you're going to be shining this week. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. I hope that this reading was helpful for you, and I wish you the very best this week. See you next time. Bye.